It's a fear in me that someone's going to get hurt, or someone's going to get snatched, or someone going to get invited into the house for the wrong reason.
There are owners who neglect their responsibilities as owners and fail to maintain the properties and have never seen their properties, and they're sitting vacant and open.
We know what happens with the stripping of aluminum siding and the taking out of copper pipes and all the vandalism. How do we come together and deal with this whole issue?
It's the greatest crisis American communities have ever faced. Historic levels of foreclosure have resulted in a plague of abandoned homes and blight. Who's going to take action?
I think what Willetta Gaffney is doing is important.
She has taken to the next level, as so many do, that they think about people more than themselves, look at the situation bigger than their own lives.
2 years ago, ESOP helped Willetta save her home from foreclosure. Others around her met a different fate. There are 7,000 vacant properties in Cleveland. 75% need to be torn down. Willetta is most concerned about the one at 7809 Melrose Avenue, a block from her home and on the way to the elementary school that her daughter walks to every day.
Just because we live in Cleveland, that don't mean we got to take anything that's coming. We don't have to have abandoned houses on our corner. We don't have to have trash in front of our house, you know?
It's a national problem. Robert Klein is with Safeguard Properties, one of the country's largest property management companies based just outside Cleveland. Every month, Safeguard's inspectors keep watch over 1 million bank-owned properties.
We see the actual crisis on the ground. We see what a foreclosure does. We see sometimes baby pictures on the wall still hanging. If I can put my finger on one item to get this problem solved is getting the key players in one room and talking to each other.
That's exactly what ESOP is working with Willetta to do, because owners of properties left abandoned don't hire companies like Safeguard. And Willetta has sprung into action.
But we're in a community was knocking on the doors trying to get this house over here on Merrill Road torn down.
They came around one day and I had a talk with them, and at first I didn't think we were going to get anything done or nobody was going to hear us, but we eventually got seen and got heard.
A delegation of the newly formed Huff Residents in Action showed up at City Hall one morning to the surprise of city officials.
Can you turn the camera off now? Okay, you turn the camera off now. So
they persisted and won a meeting with Cleveland's Director of Building and Housing, Ed Ripka. The house on Melrose Avenue has since been cited, and Ed Ripka attended a public meeting led by Willetta and Lewis Wallace.
I thought that the little things that I was doing had a purpose, that we accomplished something in our community.
Actions like Willetta's are critical to making this country's neighborhoods livable again. Ohio's U.S. Senator Sherrod Brown has sponsored the Livable Communities Act, a bold law that rethinks sustainability, transportation, demolition, and land reuse. Judge Pianka is also doing his part to hold failing landlords accountable, but alone, nothing is enough. Residents must get involved.
The community organizing is an important component. It's the only direction that you can take given the crisis that we're in.